Spark FM.
Someone too easy to switch dog. That's what they mean if you kill dog. Go say you get him with the 17 dog.
Spark
Oh, yes, you kindly. Miss Jolie, now your mango sweet, so Jolie, now your mango.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Good morning.
I'm in the dance to the days of Boosie. I'm in that Tuesday, Picasso.
No.
Gentlemen,
Messed it up and I know the words.
And good morning.
Hey, y'all.
Boston,
Hey.
Massachusetts. What it do? It is Friday, and it's feeling Friday-ish. It feels Friday. Yesterday felt like Friday.
Yeah.
Yesterday was Friday all day.
Friday night.
But today is Friday again. And we are going to, it's a busy day. It's a busy weekend.
It's busy.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
busy.
Lots of things to do. Lots of things going on.
The
and-
summer season is very busy for us here at Spark. We got a lot to do.
Almost halfway through the summer too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, don't rush
Don't
it.
say
I love
that.
it
That
here.
damn shine.
It's a damn shame. But yes, good morning, everybody. Good morning. How y'all doing?
Hey.
We are here in the world. Today is what day?
Friday.
Friday.
7:10.
That's 7:10. 7. Okay, so I'm talking about 7-11.
Tis
All
the
right.
weekend.
Yes, tis the weekend,
Tis is.
and we are here today, gathered around
That's right.
town.
The day after the Buju the Banta and Steve.
Yes, so let's get a little review.
Oh,
going.
man.
So the team attended the Buju Banton, Stephen Marley,
And
Gramps
Gramps
Morgan show last night at the Leader Pavilion down by the Support. And
By the
support. So tell us, Tristan, Tony, what you feel? How you doing?
Well, Tristan can tell us because Tristan was there from early, so he caught. So
man.
you start off. Tell us what you
I had a
what you
time. I had a
observed.
great time over there yesterday. Steven, I didn't get to see Gramps, but
They put him on so early. Would they put him on doors open?
Yeah.
because when I was there was a DJ playing.
And the DJ was supposed to play, and then Gramps was supposed to be after him.
No comment about the DJ, but other than that, I had a great time.
It was a DJ Systemic or something like that. Huh?
DJ No Name.
Mm-hmm.
But shout outs to them, to everybody that was out there. I had a great time. I had an amazing time. Stephen Marley gave a great performance.
He did.
gave
He
a great
did.
performance. He's
You know,
boy,
he
that-
had a great performance. I had a time with Stephen Marley. I had a time.
that man
I
is
was
very reminiscent
dancing.
of his father.
Yeah.
His voice is
Oh, yeah.
so- wow.
Jumping and-
Very, very
Wow.
much.
I
Yeah.
felt like
Wow.
very Caribbean outside venue vibes,
But
Yeah.
like
it's hot.
reggae.
It was
What?
hot outside.
It
And he's the oldest, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he's the
I thought that
Ju-
was the one that was in Shatas. No, that was not. That was Kimani.
Yeah, Kimani was
said,
in
how many-
Shatas. Yeah.
Excuse me, do not
How much
confuse Kimani with any of those children. He's a different.
No.
He's different, okay? Excuse
You
me.
know, I wouldn't know. Yeah.
Bob Marley, how many children does Bob Marley have? And it's we only have 2 girls
I
and
said outside of
17
it,
sons.
Outside of the Jacksons, the Marleys have a hell of a legacy.
They do. Buju Banton has 17 children.
But he don't got a legacy, like as far as like all your kids.
No,
are,
he
like,
definitely doesn't. We don't know much
I mean,
about
he
him.
also said that yesterday. Like,
Right.
he ain't too worried about no
Would
legacy.
you have
He only concerned.
17?
Yeah, he was gonna have about 22 by the end of the night. Had I got it a hold of him. I love a Buju Banton.
That man is fine, okay?
He is suave and smooth and sexy
And fresh.
and fresh and cute.
Because when he did all grab up his balls, I said,
I had a picture of that. And then his
Lord,
teeth are
Lord.
so beautiful. What a beautiful set of teeth in a man's mouth. Wow. And yes, we were close enough to see the teeth in his mouth last night. And My heart at one point, I had to hold Danielle for stability because I was.
Put a mark in my damn arm. Too.
I did. I squeezed you hard. I'm sorry
would you
because
do that?
he was right. I was standing in front of a speaker and he came onto that speaker and was doing things and I was like. So anyhow, that happened. Amazing time. Really, really good. The vibes were good. The weather wasn't as bad as it was last week.
Nah, it got cool.
It felt nice out there last night. Shout out to the smoking section that they've created. That's a nice little area to go stand in.
Is that by the water? That's
over by the water.
I like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
That was my first time seeing that. I didn't see it last week.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we was there last week. It was nice out there. The drinks are expensive, but them drinks be drinking.
It was
them drinks be drinking. Okay. Because
I had something in the tub.
Yeah.
Man,
You had a shaker cup.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is a shaker cup. Okay.
Yeah, and then they have, like they need to bring the food closer though, because they put the food all the way over the the other end or whatever. But that's a cool little place to go hang out too over there on that side. But it was a great time, very very nice. I love an outside concert, especially a reggae Caribbean concert in the summer outside. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that. I really really used to enjoy the concerts that we used to have in the Franklin Park Zoo, reggae in the park, soca in the park. All of those things used to be really nice. So it's good to have that again. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to. I want them to do that some more. Do another one. What are we gonna do next week now?
I would like it to be more in the hood though, so that money could stay in the hood.
That ain't gonna happen.
Where?
Back at the zoo would be nice. I don't know why.
You have to do it at the new soccer stadium.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So is that? I wonder if that's gonna be a thing. Probably not, huh?
Probably not.
To put dope concerts like Buju Banton and anybody else in there?
I think that it would be a really, really good idea.
Yeah.
They do Fenway, they do Gillette, so why not? It's a stadium, so yeah.
Maybe that's in the plans because I've never heard. I don't think that have we ever. I think we've asked that before if things could happen there.
Yeah, back in the day.
No, I'm talking about when we were talking before we started talking to Mike. I think they said that they.
Oh really?
They would.
I mean, his quarterly is coming up soon, so we'll ask him.
A little piece of information in the Seaport area, the parking lot area. So they've been holding off on that big parking lot area where we did the second Spark the Block, where we had Trina and Afrobeat.
Yep.
So what is going to be there is going to be something similar to Las Vegas's Sphere.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why?
So this is going to be also a concert venue.
A big ass ball?
It's basically, that's what it's going to be.
Where?
The place where we did Spark the Block. And the Seaport.
Oh, the ink block?
No, the
Spark and the Seaport.
The Seaport.
Oh, over there in Northern Ave. You said it's going to be a what?
A Sphere. Like Las Vegas's big bubble sphere.
Why?
Sphere.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what
Why would
you? It's gonna be like a concert venue.
Oh.
All that. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
I don't particularly love it.
Okay, all right.
Is it maybe because I'm picturing a big ball? Maybe it's not necessarily gonna be that.
Let me see what a Seaport Sphere would look
Okay.
like. Oh, okay.
So
This is
something.
what it would look like?
Yeah. I got this.
Something as interesting as this. All right. All right. Okay. Let me.
So it'd be something like this.
All right.
Oh.
You know what? Do what y'all want. Do what y'all want. I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna go to it. That's down there in the Seaport. That's not my business, so I'll mind my business. Maybe that's what they want down there in the Seaport. You know, maybe that's what they want.
would be a giant dome designed for immersive installations, music experiences, projections, and events, along with outdoor space for festivals and community programming.
Okay. That's interesting.
See about that.
We'll see about that. Anyhow, Sauce, you had a good time. We had a good time. It was a great time. Lots of stuff still happening this weekend. This evening is the first night of the Jerk Fest that is happening over at the Cambridge Athletic Center field. I've got on my good going out wig today because I couldn't find my regular date wig.
My regular going out.
My regular date wig. And so that is tonight. It is the Rum and Brew Brew Fest. Tomorrow is the real Jerk Fest with all of the vendors and all of the showings and everything that will happen tomorrow. And then Sunday, they're having a soccer program. So 3-day Jerk Fest going on. This evening here at Spark FM, we're having a talk with Andrea James for governor about affordability. Can we afford to stay here? So that will be here from, I think it's starting at 6 o'clock. Doors open at 6. Starts at 6:30, and we will be done with that promptly at 7:30. So make sure you come out here if you want to learn about a candidate that is running for governor, challenging the norms, and to hear about what she has to offer the people of Massachusetts. And then this evening is also Caribbean First Fridays at the ICA, and that is always a great time. Caribbean First Fridays, they do some carnival costume displays, DJ by our own Gary Banton. Great time. If you've never been, you should, but if you ain't got no tickets, you can't. So. And that is what's going on as far as announcements go. Anything else?
No. And next week is Hoodlympics.
Hoodlympics is on the 19th, and the Togetherness Boat Ride. Togetherness Boat Ride is next Saturday as well. So tune in next week. We will be giving away a pair of tickets for the Togetherness Boat Ride, and that also boat ride. That if you haven't been to that, you must come to that. It is a good time.
A good old time.
You have a hunky good time. And so that's that. That's what's going on there. So we're gonna start the show now because we know y'all want to hear the things that we got to tell y'all about the news going on. Saucy and Friends.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz. Good morning. Boston, New England, let the sun light in. Saucy and Friends in the morning. We're ready to begin. Yeah, find us at sparkfmonline.com. Saucy and Friends in the morning. Yeah, we got it going on.
Stronger. Don't kill me. What makes me stronger.
Rochelle love our theme song. Rochelle
love it
gonna
too.
sing our theme song at our karaoke event when we decide to have
Ooh, I'm gonna sing it. That's my song.
it. Hey.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We are here, your morning show crew, Miss Hot Sauce Be Knowing,
No.
Miss
No.
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 Rockstone Hot Sauce.
Miss Rock Sauce Be Knowing.
Terrible Lord Jesus.
Miss Tony Be Knowing, Rockstone Triz, and Hot Sizzling Sauce.
Yeah.
Today is July the 10th.
Yes, it is.
It is approximately 9:42 a.m. and it is currently 82 degrees. We'll reach a high of 86, and tonight we'll get down to 72. I'm okay here.
Yeah.
I'm okay here in this
little
temperature
warm.
area.
It's a little
Yeah, a little warm.
Yeah.
It could go down to below 80, above 76.
Yeah.
Is perfect. But yes, that's what we have today. And let's get right into our Around the Way news.
Around the Way news. Let's get it. Let's see what we have. A pedestrian was struck and killed in Roxbury.
So this is between the pedestrians and the wrong way drivers.
Yeah.
It's like, are we driving?
Yeah, because there was something about a wrong way driver yesterday, too. A bicyclist was hit and killed by a vehicle in Roxbury Thursday morning, Boston police said. Boston police responded to Tremont Street near the Roxbury Crossing MBTA station at approximately 8:19 a.m. for a report of a person on a bike hit by a vehicle. They said the bicyclist was pronounced dead at the scene. We've now learned that was one of Mayor Wu's staffers that was hit. I've never seen anything like this, said Tamika McKinney, who lives in the area. Makes me feel very, very, very uneasy.
Here goes the clip.
Of a deadly bike crash in Boston was a member of Mayor Michelle Wu's staff. A truck hit Louisa Gagg as she rode on Tremont Street in Roxbury Crossing this morning. The driver did stop. Mayor Wu says Gagg advocated for safer streets, and she says she is devastated and heartbroken by the loss.
Oh, wow. The person that was advocating for safer streets, the person that
That's crazy.
yeah.
That is well, didn't I say that the other day? Like y'all trying to force biking and transit when the infrastructure to enforce it is not there. It's just a concept of what you guys would like it to be. So the people that are out here now riding around are pretty much, test dummies.
Yeah.
Because I'm using y'all's safety and how y'all get around to determine how far we're going to push this. How many people got to die before y'all realize that there are things and improvements that need to be done on the road prior to opening it up and doing foolishness with it? So I don't know what to say to y'all about that, but that's awful.
Yeah, it's really awful.
That's really bad.
Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey responds after President Trump's decision to deny Massachusetts' request for major disaster relief from 2026 blizzard.
I mean, what a...
The picture that they have of him in this article is hilarious. Governor Maura Healey today issued the following statement in response, yesterday, issued the following statement in response to President Trump's decision to deny Massachusetts' request for major disaster declaration following the severe winter storm that impacted communities across the state earlier this year. Massachusetts experienced one of the worst winter storms we've seen in decades. Our first responders, public works crews, and local communities worked around the clock to keep people safe and begin recovery. They did their job, and now President Trump needs to do his. I'm deeply disappointed by the decision to deny disaster assistance for Massachusetts. When communities are recovering from extraordinary disasters, the president should be focused on helping people, not turning his back on states that need support. We intend to appeal, and we'll keep fighting to secure every federal dollar Massachusetts deserves. Earlier this year, Massachusetts requested a major disaster declaration from the Federal Emergency Management Agency, that's FEMA, following one of the most significant winter storms to impact the state in decades. The declaration would provide federal assistance to help eligible communities recover from the storm's impacts.
He ain't gonna give... See... When you read things like that and how Donald Trump does not like Massachusetts and the leaders that be, and then I think about how these people that decided they wanted to write a letter to the Trump administration about what is going on in Massachusetts, it often just continues to mind boggle me about how y'all got that so goddamn wrong. A whole crew of you guys, a whole group of y'all sat down together and said, this is our best idea.
Yeah,
We've got final shot, and we're going to contact the Trump administration. What are you doing?
Because he's not going to help us.
What are you doing? But okay.
Yeah.
You like it. I don't love it, but that's okay. That is okay.
Boston police are investigating a shooting in downtown Crossing. Y'all stop shooting. Can everybody just behave? Is that hard? Can we just have a day when everybody just behaves? Where it's all just good news and pleasantries?
Here is the good news. Today is National French Fry Day.
Yeah.
And you can get free French fries from a lot of places. Wow. Before you go into that store, I just figured I'll, throw this in there, which is a nice
monotony.
Things that we like. Free medium waffle fries from Chick-fil-A. Free medium fries with $1 purchase from McDonald's.
I'm gonna go get some.
You can go to Five Guys and get free little fries with the entree. That's a good discount. That's about $9 you saving for a little fries from Five Guys. They're expensive. At Wendy's, you can get a free fries with the $5 purchase. Burger King, free fries with a $5 purchase. And what else do we have here? Do we have a smash burger here?
Yeah.
Smash burger, free fry with $1 purchase.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I like those things. I like a free thing.
Do we got Arby's here?
No.
Oh, okay.
We may. I don't know.
There's an Arby's here.
Where?
I don't know.
There used to be one right down in the Ponset. Right over there. There was one when there was a Bickford's and there was a flea market.
There's one in Arbarn, Nashua. That's New Hampshire. And Chicopee.
Chicopee.
Oh, where the hell is Chicopee?
Chicopee is out in the western part of the state. I don't know if it is. I don't know. So police are investigating a shooting in downtown Crossing that occurred Thursday night. Officials said the shooting occurred around 10:30 p.m. near Tremont and Temple Streets. When officers arrived on the scene, they found a man with a gunshot wound. He is expected to survive. Police did not say if any arrests had been made. Temple Street is where? Don't say it's weird.
That's Estella's.
This is still.
What happened
That
now?
is that show.
Somebody got shot.
Oh, Jesus.
That show. But there's a lot of shootings downtown.
There is.
Downtown's the mean streets.
Yeah.
A shooting
Main
in
streets
downtown
of Boston.
Crossing. They say that it happened around 10:30 last night near Tremont and Temple Streets. When officers arrived on scene, they found a man with a gunshot wound. He is expected to survive. Police haven't said if any arrests have been made.
I need to know what is it that piss people off so much that they want to shoot somebody. Like, what is the argument about? What are you guys having this what was the conversation? I want them to say they were arguing about a man or a gal, or, you know, he stole $20 out of my wallet. What is it that led to the shooting escalation?
Hey, I've seen people pull out some guys
Just for foolishness, right? Like, I was listening to a story the other day about somebody who recently got shot, and it was like, it was just foolishness. Like, what was the reason? Like, you didn't have no self-control at all?
I think a lot of these people who are like not legally carrying guns do foolishness with guns.
Okay.
People who have legally obtained the right to carry a gun think better about pulling out their gun and using it.
And this is my issue too with that, is that we're always talking about gun laws and gun control, but the legal guns are not doing the illegal activities. Mm-hmm. It's not. These are not.
What'd you say?
It's on a very minimum. It's on a very minimum. Like the white people, all the time. These black people are not. First of all, I think the stats are like 12% or something like that of people in Massachusetts own guns. I think it's like 2% of people in Massachusetts that own guns.
PTSD, stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, but those are not the stories that you usually hear about getting into something on Temple Street and Washington Street. I'm not talking about the nuances of, you know, people who have guns. I'm talking about the majority of gun violence is coming from people with unregistered guns. Yeah. That is just a statistical fact. That's not my opinion. That's nobody else's opinion. That's a statistical fact. So when we talk about gun laws and stuff, it has to be something different than legal gun law owners being restricted so much from even having a gun that it doesn't make any sense to even bring it out. Yeah. So I don't know. There has to be something about getting illegal guns off the street.
You got to do program. I started watching The Shy again from the season 1. We got to do one of these gun buyback programs again. Remember, didn't that work really well when they did it back in the day?
Well, not the buyback, but you can still return. You can still go to your local police station and return your gun.
And when on The Shy, they did a gun buyback where they were giving people $100 per gun, or they had some gift cards and other prizes. And it was no questions asked. You can just go in and turn in the guns. Yeah. I think that those type of things we should do, because we got to get these guns off the street somehow. We got to do it out of the hands of illegal users. People who are legal and go through whatever the steps are in order to obtain your legal gun license. Have those, do what you got to do. But these people who just have guns all willy-nilly, we got to do something about it. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Absolutely.
The Massachusetts initiative to repeal recreational cannabis legalization officially qualifies for the November ballot. So they've obtained enough signatures to get that on the ballot.
Who is supplying these things? I just don't understand. I honestly, logically, I don't understand what rolling back the legalization of marijuana is going to do just in Massachusetts when it's becoming more legal across the nation.
All it's going to do is hurt a lot of people.
Like, what is that?
It's going to cause trouble. All it is going to cause trouble. A lot of people are going to get back in trouble again for all of this. Carrying marijuana illegally, when so many people, it has been shown that marijuana has been beneficial in so many ways,
economically, emotionally, medically, medically. Like, it doesn't really make any sense to me why they are doing this. And people are growing in their backyards because there's all these stipulations around it. Why would anybody do this?
Yeah, and is it a majority of people that don't want this? I can't see that it is.
Not at all.
But if it's not, like, if it's this one, if it's not though, why? If it's not, then how did it get all the way to the ballot?
Yeah,
it's not a lot of people at all. It's just that they just were able to get it to.
You need to have a certain amount of people and signatures and stuff like that in order to get something on the ballot. So if there's enough people putting these things on the ballot, I feel like it would be
around the
enough
campaign to
people- go
repeal
ahead.
cannabis in Massachusetts this past week. That is, if you're one of the few people who even know about the effort to close recreational dispensaries across the state. On one front, it appears that the signature gathering grunts hired by the Prohibitionist Initiative are up to their old tricks. The campaign's canvassers lied to countless voters about the nature of the ballot measure in order to collect the initial 75,000 signatures.
Yeah, see?
And in their attempt to get the additional 12,000 and change that they need by July 1st to officially make the November ballot, they're back out to deceiving. After Reddit users amplified a video clip of an ink collector muddying the waters outside of a Walmart, even the Coalition for a Healthy Massachusetts, who were behind this, even they conceded. The dark money back cabal told Marijuana Moment that the conduct apparent in the video would be wholly unacceptable, whatever, and they fired the guy. The other intersecting story, though, comes from the highest court in the Commonwealth. A lawsuit filed with the Supreme Judicial Court in April against the Attorney General and the Secretary of State claimed that their so-called Act to Restore a Sensible Marijuana policy fails constitutional muster in several ways. But on Friday, a couple days ago, the Supreme Judicial Court officially rejected the lawsuit. And the major takeaway here isn't the rejection itself. Rather, it's the message that in order to achieve your ballot goals in this state, there's almost no end to the cloak and dagger tactics you are legally allowed to deploy. For all of the campaign's public buffoonery and their spokesperson not being able to complete a sentence without farting through her teeth, the coalition that's behind the subterfuge planted a significant bomb here, and it's going to take more than just a little effort to deactivate it. So the plaintiffs are...
What is he saying?
I think basically he's saying that they've been using a lot of really deceptive
Loopholes.
tactics to get the signatures needed for this. Most people that sign in the damn thing have been bamboozled into understanding what the bill is actually for in the first place.
Okay.
So now there's a couple of things going on. Like there's videos of the people using these tactics to get people to sign. And then with the extra 11 whatever, I don't know. But basically what Tristan was kind of saying.
It's voter fraud.
Pretty much voter fraud.
Yes.
And voter you trying to muddy up the waters so that people think that this is a good measure that they're doing and not giving them all the right information to make a decision.
Trying to bamboozle me.
Just collecting signatures. 75,000 signatures is quite a lot, though.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's a lot of signatures
Police
to
are-
have collected. I just hope that there's equal or more amount of people that would be out there fighting to keep it legalized, because I don't understand what delegalizing is going to do.
Legalize it. Anyhow, so that's that.
Yes.
A man is charged for allegedly bringing homemade explosives onto the commuter rail train in Massachusetts.
For
Why you do that for?
For what?
Why you do that for?
Why?
Let's watch the video. I wish everybody would just behave.
Learning about a frightening situation at North Station. Police say a man carried homemade explosives onto a commuter rail train. The Suffolk County DA's office says on the night of June 27th, a witness heard Shane Cotillo talking about making bombs and giving the bombs to terrorists, extremists, and people who are unhoused. Transit police say he was carrying fireworks and batteries, which could be a power source for an explosive. In the end, nobody was hurt here.
Why you do that? Why?
Jackass.
As I said, like, what, can we just have a day of behavior?
No, we cannot.
God.
we are unable to behavior.
Unhinged. The Plymouth County DA has dropped strangulation charges against Lindsay Clancy in the deaths of her children. Oh, wow. That's interesting.
This the one that jumped out the window?
Yeah.
They dropped the case?
They dropped the strangulation charges.
Oh.
Faced in the deaths of her children, doing so just more than a week before Clancy's trial gets underway. Clancy, 35, still faces 3 counts of first-degree murder connected with the deaths of 5-year-old Cora, 3-year-old Dawson, and 7-month-old Callan. After the killings, Clancy cut her wrist and neck and jumped out of the second-story window at a family's Duxbury home.
She was trying to get her done, huh? There was nothing else she could do.
I mean,
she did it all.
She slit her wrist and neck and then jumped out the window into a swimming pool.
She didn't know. Did she know the swim pool was there?
There was no swimming pool.
Oh.
But if there was a swimming pool, then maybe she would have
Drowned.
Then she would have drowned. Court records show prosecutors filed a Noelle Prosecchi on 3 counts of strangulation Clancy faced in the deaths of her children, formally dismissing them. I wasn't making light of the situation. I remember just now when I was saying that. I remember we had read something about the worst suicides that we've ever heard about.
Yeah.
I remember there was a man who shot himself in the head on the side of a swimming pool so that he could drown and make sure that because for suicide,
And he didn't do it.
He did die.
Oh, okay.
But for suicidal people, when they're so depressed that they decide to commit suicide, and then they attempt to commit suicide and it doesn't happen, that sends them into a deeper depression. So
Yeah, I could only imagine. Like,
'cause
I
it's
can't even do this.
Yeah, I even failed at trying to do
Yeah.
this. So it's really like it's a sad thing. The murders of the 3 Clancy children resulted from strangulation, as our motion states. The charges would be subsumed into a murder charges indicted and are therefore redundant, said Beth Stone, a spokesperson for the district attorney's office. Jury selection in Clancy's trial is set to begin July 20th. She has pled not guilty to the murder charges. I hate the word pleaded. I always just say pled. Clancy will raise a defense of lack of criminal responsibility at trial, arguing she was suffering from mental illness that prevented her from understanding what she was doing was a crime and prevented her from complying with the law. Prosecutors intend to dispute the mental health defense, arguing instead that Clancy deliberately planned the killings of her children. That woman was out of her mind.
Out of her
And there's no way,
mind.
whether she did it on purpose or not, the underlying thing is that she was out of her mind. And so, like, not saying, I don't think that weigh that. I'm not saying that she shouldn't have to face anything, but that's like she really just.
I think it's a mental thing. She needs to be in a mental facility. Even after this, having her survive in jail, knowing that she killed her children, tried to kill herself, failed at killing herself as well.
Yeah.
Now you're sitting in jail.
Yeah.
She's not gonna be right,
Because
guys.
in her mind, it was probably like, let me get rid of these children and then I'm gonna die too and we'll all be together still. That was probably her mindset. Like, she is, poor thing. I feel for this woman, and I feel for her. That is horrible. And then lastly, to end on a good note, the United States Kingdom's Royal Air Force is going to perform a special flyover in Boston. Remember we saw some plane things flying over the other day?
Yes, we did.
We did. It looked just
What
like
was
these.
it?
I don't know. Skywatchers in Boston will have a rare chance to see one of the world's most famous aerobatic teams in action Thursday afternoon. Well, we missed it.
Arrows performed a flyover high above the State House. Once they were over Beacon Hill, the jets released colored smoke in the colors and shape of an American flag. People watching it from Boston Common or the State House steps could also hear the strains of a trumpet player. Hearing patriotic U.S. and British music worked perfectly with this flyover. The British government says they're honoring America's 250th anniversary and the long-standing friendship between Massachusetts and the U.K. Like the U.S. Navy's Blue Angels, the Red Arrows are known for their precision flying, speed, and trademark red, white, and blue smoke trails. They will also...
That's very nice.
That's nice.
I
We'll
like
go over
that.
there and see a little show.
We missed it. It was yesterday.
Oh, damn.
That's
Should've went
nice.
there.
The British.
Tall ship's gonna be.
Oh yeah,
Are you guys interested in seeing that?
I am.
Yeah, I saw some yesterday.
Did you?
I saw some ships.
Was they tall?
There's in the water.
We did see a tall ship. Someday we saw one. Oh, when we went on the boat ride last Saturday, there was a tall ship out there. Yeah, I think it's just nice, and then I just like going down by the water. I like it down there. I think the seaport is a really just
Under
nice
the
area there.
Port Rock,
But anyhow,
we'll be having some fun.
yeah. That is
You guys said chemtrails poisoning us.
What?
Ain't no goddamn chemtrails.
What?
The
Chemtrails.
slave ships.
Oh,
How many
slave ships.
colonizers celebrate the loss of their colony? Didn't they understand why Britain was hit? That's what I was. Thank you, Britain.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Thank you, Britain, for giving us free.
Well, anyhow.
Give it us free.
Give it us free. Well, anyhow, that has been the local news. We're going to take a quick pause and be right back. Saucy and Friends in the morning. Yeah. We got it going on.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
The only
thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM.
New England's spring and summer celebrations are amongst us. From proms, graduations, weddings, birthdays, cookouts, festivals, baby showers, and more. But let's be honest, nothing ruins an event faster than a bad DJ or a boring atmosphere. That's where Spark FM DJs and MCs come to save the day. Our professionally skilled, versatile team of entertainers specialize in curating unique, unforgettable experiences for all occasions. Private parties, corporate events, school celebrations, kid-friendly events, community festivals, and multi-genre music experiences for every crowd. Whether you need hosting, crowd engagement, or the perfect soundtrack, our DJs will keep you entertained start to finish. Book your Spark DJ today. Visit sparkfmonline.com. Submit an event inquiry form, and our team will contact you to customize the perfect package for your event. Spark FM Online, sparking the soundtrack to your celebration.
Embrace your journey. Register 12th annual 12 to Wellness 5K run and 2-mile walk. This free community event returns to Roxbury on Saturday, September 12th, 2026. Want to get ready to crush your goals? Join our free weekly Summer Che run happening all summer long. To sign up, just register for Summer Training Series and check the Training Series box when prompted. All ages and fitness levels are welcome. Step up, move together, and make it happen. Visit roadtowellness5k.com today to register.
Hello, New England and neighboring states, Wagwan. Citizens from all over the universe already flown in for this one. Well, it's 3 exciting days, actually. Boston's Jerk Fest. Yes.
I hope you're looking forward to that. Yeah, man.
3 days of fun, food, family, excitement, games, music, and a whole heap more. You don't want to miss this. Starting off on Friday, July 10th, the Rum and Brew Tasting and Soca Concert, 7 p.m. until 10, featuring performance like Naila Blackman, on Saturday, July 11th, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's the official Boston Jerk Fest Caribbean and Music Festival. So to bring out the entire family. VIP experience, kids culture zone, live reggae band, poetry, steel pan, cultural performances, Caribbean DJs, and a whole lot more. Live performances by the legendary Sister Nancy, Soca Goddess Alison Hines, yours truly, Amaziah the Great.
If no one believes in what you're passionate about, at least you believe in you.
And more. And on the final day, Sunday, July 12th, we already know it's World Cup season. So it's the Community Soccer Fest, celebrating FIFA World Cup. All taking place at Harvard Athletic Complex, Boston, Massachusetts. To get your tickets and more information, visit bostonjerkfest.com. So show up and nobody miss this. Tell them precisely.
I just want to thank everybody for being
You Nice invites you to our 10th annual Togetherness Boat Ride on Saturday, July 18th. 70 Rose Wharf in Boston. It's a white affair with a splash of color. 3 decks of entertainment. DJs Mastermind, Warlock, Sergio, Elite Sounds, and Vital Rhythms. Special performance by Nino Arzu, Jimmy James, and the Tempo Rhythm Section. $80 in advance, $90 on the day of. Dinner will be provided. Boarding starts at 7 p.m. and departs at 8 p.m. sharp. Bring your flag. This is a 21 plus. Proper ID is required. Get your tickets at togetherness.eventbrite.com or UNICE at 617-719-3972. The boat ride will be hosted by Saucy and Friends. So tune in to sparkfmonline.com to win your tickets. See you there.
I'm all hits all day, and it's all yours.
Keep it locked to Boston's #1 for hip hop, R&B, dancehall, and soca. SparkFMOnline.com, home of your favorite morning show, Saucy and Friends in the Morning. Hello. All right, everybody, welcome to Saucy and Friends in the Morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz. With their weekly Around the Way, national, and entertainment news segments, exclusive interviews, and much more. Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on SparkFMOnline.com.
All right, here we go.
Good morning.
This is a weekend in the morning.
We're back. How are you guys doing? Good morning, everybody. Welcome back, welcome back to the show. Let's get into the information that we need to discuss. Israel shared intelligence with U.S. of Iranian plot to assassinate Trump. Well, Israel needs Trump to continue its torture machine, so I'm pretty sure that they would tell him, aren't they, in this together? Aren't this not an endless war together? Israel shared intelligence with the United States that Iran had recently devised a new plan to assassinate President Trump. Two sources familiar with the matter told CNN, adding another layer of tension as a ceasefire deal between the countries comes under strain. How is it a ceasefire when y'all are still firing at each other? I just want to know, what is the definition of ceasefire? I thought it was to cessate the firing of things, not say we have a ceasefire and continue to fire. I believe that undermines the actual definition of ceasefire. That is my opinion. One of the sources said the warning came this week. Another source said the U.S. had picked up a steady drumbeat of intelligence in recent weeks about possible plans to assassinate Trump, but the warning from Israel was new and concerned a specific plot. My question is that are we not thinking that Iran wants to assassinate Trump? I
think they said it at the funeral the other day, that he should be assassinated.
Yeah, I believe that at war, one of the aims is to take out the other's leader. That's what I have become accustomed to from watching movies and political history and things like that. I thought that one of the goals was to take out the leader and weaken the situation. Yeah. So I'm not so surprised that there would be plots, plans, and or strategies to try to take out said president. Yeah. I personally think they should go a little lower and take out Hegseth first and then focus on the president.
Climb the ladder.
Yeah, start from below. Start chopping them down.
Don't make the FBI start looking over here.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that if it were me and I was an Iranian soldier and I was the leadership sitting at the boardroom, that would be. I don't think that I'm reinventing the wheel either. I think that these things are already in place.
Art of war.
Art of War. The Art of War.
Yeah.
The Art of War.
Ain't he the author of The Art of War?
Seth has been quiet this week, hasn't he?
What is the name of Donald Trump's book?
He wrote a book.
The Art of the Deal.
The Art of the Deal. The Art of the Deal in which he can't make.
He ain't write no book.
How you write a book about negotiation? And when you get on the world stage to negotiate, you're unable to negotiate.
He didn't write that book. Donald Trump can't even talk. How he gonna write?
That's true. That is very true. But yeah, I don't think there's anything too crazy about this story. I think that we all know that. Yeah. South Florida's Palm Beach Airport renamed President Donald Trump International.
All right. I'm never going to that one.
Right. Who let that happen? Did the people of Palm Beach feel good about that? That's how y'all.
I think it's a little airport in Mar-a-Lago.
Why they name it Trump Epstein?
Because that's what they spend most of their time on a plane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going there. So yeah, I think this is a small airline somewhere in
Worcester Airport or something.
Yeah, something like that. It's not a real
for the rich people.
one.
Okay.
It's not like what's the word? Where do we go?
Not
We go to
Orlando.
Orlando,
Or
the
Miami
F1.
or Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's not one
Okay.
of those. It's
No,
more
no.
like a Worcester.
International airport. It's not that.
Mexico to file criminal complaints in U.S. over deaths of Mexicans in immigration enforcement.
Good.
I mean, it's just they're just filing some complaints. That also is not surprising to me that they would complain about those things, but I don't know what it's going to do to anybody. Maybe it's just a documentation of our grievances that we're doing, that we're stacking up our cases against this administration. I think that's what it is. Let me just file something real quick. I get that plot. I do that all the time with these people now. Nolan Wells. Okay. This is what I'm interested in. Nolan Wells' parents break silence in emotional interview, question why son would have stayed behind. We just want answers. So I'm locked in to this Nolan Wells and to this Carmelo Anthony. I'm locked in. This story is becoming so interesting because two things that have come out recently. The parents are saying they have retained Ben Crump as their attorney, and now they're doing interviews. They are stating that it appears that some text messages were erased.
Oh, from his phone?
From his phone. They're also thinking that an accidental drowning is not, they're not going to just take that laying down. They said Nolan was an athlete and he was an avid swimmer at that. So something just doesn't seem right. Why would he leave the phone in this boat if he was planning to go back there? His friends are saying that something was wrong with their boat. Nolan decided that he was going to stay back and wait for and get a ride with some of his friends.
Okay.
So they're like, why would he leave his phone on y'all boat if he was going to stay by and whatever? So let's go into the interview.
People to know about Nolan. What would you like them to know about your son?
No,
okay.
Nolan. Take your time. Nolan was very loving. He was liked by all. It was not a friend that he couldn't make.
Nolan was just like this bright light, right? Walk into a room, his smile, his energy was just so infectious. It's almost like he drew you into him. And he was just one of those people, he always wanted everyone to be included. He didn't want anyone to feel left out. I remember one of his teachers emailing us. I can't remember what grade he was in, but basically it was math class. They had a special needs student, and she asked a question, and Nolan got everyone to put their hands down because he wanted that student to answer. And so the student answers the question, and she was like, Christine, the classroom, Nolan went crazy, and everyone else started going crazy, just celebrating that child. Making them feel included. And that was the person he was. He loved everyone. And I always told Nolan, you have to be careful when you have such a big heart like that. I love that God blessed you with that, but you have to be careful with that. Yeah. And honestly, we are doing.
Posted, they're taking this really well.
They're very composed. I could not. I could not.
I was gonna say, somebody posted a montage videos, and it's so interesting because we keep seeing these videos, these pictures of him sitting with these white boys. It looks like he was always with these white boys. He had a big group of friends, especially black friends.
Oh, really?
That he used to always be with, including
Just
his best
from
friend
where you sit, what are the
or something. But let's go. Let's listen to this too.
biggest unanswered question so far about this case?
Obviously, the biggest question is what happened to Nolan Wells. I think the reason this case has caught such fire is because they see the pictures, they see the video, and they're saying, hold on, you're trying to tell us just accept this an accident and sweep it under the rug? His mother, Christine, his father, Elmo, say, no, they will not allow that to happen. His friends, his community. I mean, he was a good kid. He was beloved. He was a college athlete. He had everything going for him. And so to go on that island for 4th of July celebration and then not to come back is what is concerning everybody, especially when you hear the contradictions.
And you're conducting your own investigation. How will that differ from what the authorities are doing?
Well, one thing, we're trying to be very transparent because the family has some concerns about the state of Mississippi doing an investigation of the death of a young black man where
And rightfully so.
young white students may be looked at as having some culpability. So the family is concerned about that. So we're going to have an independent autopsy. We have investigators talking to witnesses that have no alignment or no allegiance to the state. And that's important, Lindsay. When you think about Mississippi and the history of Mississippi, you know, this is the state where Emmett Till was lynched.
Just from where you sit, what are the biggest unanswered questions?
It's starting over. The next article has some more things about this case as well.
So, no attorney for Mississippi teens. Family recounts altercation on boat. Is that a video too?
I don't know.
I believe it is. It's a small commercial break. Yeah, I'm going to read it once I get it up here. The family of Mississippi teen Nolan Xavier Wells will conduct an independent autopsy following the 18-year-old's mysterious death, according to attorney Ben Crump. He was a good kid. He was beloved. He was a college athlete. Wells went missing on July 4th. They found him on July 6th.
Same information that we just said.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah. Attorneys that believe Wells
But
drowned.
they mentioned the altercation. That they didn't mention that in the last thing.
So one of Noel's Wells' friends who went boating to Horn Island on July 4th was the first to report him missing. Jackson County Sheriff. This is a discrepancy too, because they're saying that he did not report him missing, that the family was the actual one who called and said that he was missing.
Okay.
The friend contacted the Coast Guard around 11 p.m. that night, Ledbetter said. Separately, Wells' mother contacted the sheriff's office about her son around midnight leading into July 5th. Authorities said they believe Wells drowned and don't suspect foul play. But the sheriff's office stressed Wednesday that investigations are working diligently to determine exactly what occurred. So I was watching another video today, and it was like, be careful of media literacy and how they are forming this. They don't suspect foul play, but they're also still under investigation and haven't completed their investigation. So why are you not suspecting foul play? Why isn't both plays?
How can you outright say that?
Yeah,
when you're
why are you not
investigating?
suspecting it?
Yep. Yeah.
At this point, you have no idea what's going on. It could be and it could not be. So say, we don't know how to feel right now. So until the investigation is done, that's whatever. But don't say you don't suspect foul play off the bat when you don't know what happened.
What is it about the altercation though? Do you see that
I don't see
mentioned?
anything.
Oh, okay.
Trump said investigators continue to tell the family that we don't see any evidence of any foul play, even though you have students who recorded an altercation while they were on the boat. Crump described the altercation as Nolan and somebody yelling at one another on the boat. According to Crump, Wells' friends took the teen's phone with them when they left Horn Island. Crump said when Wells' family got his phone back, messages had been deleted. Crump also said Wells' father described the 18-year-old college football player as an elite athlete. He said that his son could swim, and so they're just not accepting that Nolan drowned accidentally. Crump said the independent autopsy will be conducted in Washington, D.C. The sheriff's office stressed Wednesday that the investigation is ongoing and urged anyone who was on or near the island to come forward, particularly those depicting alleged altercations or containing images or believed to include Nolan Wells.
So it was a lake that they were in, right? Was it a lake? Because I they keep saying that he was a good swimmer, but we know that doesn't mean that you can't drown just because you're a good swimmer. Malcolm Jamal Warner, drowned while he was swimming. But if it was like, was there any evidence of like riptides or something like that was going on?
Riptides in lakes, though.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If it was a lake, there wouldn't have been any riptides. But we do know that people drown in lakes. So. Give more. If you're gonna say that there's no foul play and you're giving that he drowned, give us, real.
That day there seemed to be an uptick in waves, and there was some rough patches of water.
Yeah.
And there was inclement weather and
Something
stuff
like that. Yep.
I also don't understand that if this is such a clean case of drowning, where are the people that were involved in the altercation? Why don't we have any information about what the altercation was about? Who was involved in it? How come everybody's not outright corroborating with every story that they can find?
Yeah.
I saw him collect 2 seashells at 2:07 because I looked at my watch.
It's a lot of different stories, and they all don't seem to piece together.
Exactly. So all of you guys was around this whole time, but none of you guys have any information as to what happened. Where is the girl that he was supposed to be hanging out with?
Yeah.
What's her name? What did they do? How long did they hang out? What did they eat? What did they watch? Where did they go? Yeah. Like all of these things should be immediately like, oh, we've had a lot of, whatever. You're still calling for people to come through.
Come out in court. All that stuff is gonna come.
Yeah, but even right now, you're still calling for people to come forward. Yeah. Everybody knows about this. Come forward, regardless of whether you're called or not. Yeah. Nothing went wrong, so everybody should be singing like, nope, he was happy, we was frolicking, I held his hand, here's his footprint.
Yeah.
No. Something to make it. Yeah. Something to make it. But in the Carmelo Anthony case too, they have officially filed appeal, and they want a new case. They don't even want an appeal case. They want a whole new case.
A new trial.
A whole new trial. They said that there was so many things, 3 things that they're going off of. I believe the fact that he didn't get a public trial. Mm-hmm. Number 1, the fact that
the jury was lying.
That he never took the stand. They're saying that although yes, he could, it was his choice. There was some backhand deal that there was some off the record deal that the prosecutors and the defense made together to keep character traits out of the trial. And at one point, the prosecution tried to renege on that because of something. So pretty much backed him up against the wall that if he did take the stand to talk about his character and how he felt, they were going to open the case to any of the other suspicions they had. Apparently, somebody says that he was suspended once before for having a knife, but also that the Metcalf boys had been bullies and aggressive, and they left a lot of the character traits of everybody out of the trial, period, which would have helped the case in some sort of way. Yeah. So there's a lot still going on with them, but they are, like, he has a super team, a super squad team of defense lawyers now that have come across, civil rights lawyers and defense lawyers that have come across the case and now working together to get a new case to at least get him less time than 35 American human years.
And I've always wondered why wasn't Ben Crump? Has he had anything to say about the Carmelo Anthony? I haven't seen any.
Yeah, I think he was a part. Him. I think his team is a part of something that they have going on too. Okay. But like maybe he doesn't need to, because all these other civil rights lawyers that we don't know so much about have teamed up to form a super squad. Like, they are a super squad of lawyers. Okay. So I'm hoping for the best in that situation. And even if it turns out that he gets a new trial, I think time served would have do him justice if they feel.
Yeah, but then they gotta get out of the country.
Yep, they gotta leave.
Yeah,
they gotta leave.
Yeah, get out of here.
Keeping it moving. Man accused of shooting 2 National Guard members hospitalized after refusing to eat in jail. Why did he shoot them?
That happened in D.C. Did one of them die?
I got the clip.
Okay,
Go ahead, because I don't have.
National Guard members in downtown D.C. last year is in the hospital. Officials say he's been refusing to eat while he awaits trial. A federal judge said Ramanullah Lakhanwal's health has deteriorated substantially. Prosecutors say he has refused food and at times water before being admitted to George Washington University Hospital. The judge has authorized prosecutors to review his recent medical records to determine next steps. And former
That's a hunger protest, right?
Yeah, that sounds like it hurts.
What movie was it where the guy was in jail and he refused to eat, and then they went and they got him and they strapped him into a chair and started pouring stuff down, food in his mouth?
I don't know. I wouldn't watch a movie.
I don't think that's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
But there was the prisoners, the detainees in a prison too, that were on a hunger strike. Do you guys remember that? What happened to them?
No.
Like in one of these detention camps for immigrants. Immigrant detention camp hunger strike. So yes, hundreds of detained immigrants launched labor and hunger strikes across multiple U.S. facilities in response to alleged medical neglect, spoiled food, and coercion to sign deportation documents. The most prominent recent protests occurred in the Delaney Hall down in New Jersey detention center operated by the private prison contractors GEO Group. This facility was the site of a major joint hunger and labor strike that began on May 22nd, 2026 and ended in late June. Oh, it ended. Oh, good. Good. I mean, not good. I hope that they ended because they gave them what they needed.
No.
Other outgoing current status following alleged intimidation and retaliation tactics by facility staff. Advocates reported that the detainees were forced to end their strike by late June. Oh, so they was probably going to start beating them and killing them if they didn't eat.
Oh, Jesus.
They're going to force me to eat when I'm in protest, God damn it.
Rude.
I said I am not eating that.
I say no.
Making me mad. Flight instructor jumped midair to his death. Left student to land the plane.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
What do you take that child up there for? I don't know if it was a child, but what you take that person up there for and then do that to them and traumatize them? What are you trying to do?
Did they land the plane?
I think so.
That's lit. Not lit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going out here to jump out of plane. You gonna jump out the plane to your death, and then what I'm supposed to do? I got to die too? You couldn't tell me that you wanted to kill yourself before we went in this plane.
Exactly.
That's crazy. High in the skies over Argentina, a flight instructor at the controls of a Cessna 150 suddenly turned to his student and reportedly said, "You know what you have to do. Carry on.
Wow.
Save yourself." Then he took off his headset, unbuckled his seatbelt, shoved open the door, and jumped out of the plane.
Lord Jesus.
The 22-year-old student, identified in the news account only as Rosario, allegedly had a pilot license and was able to safely land the aircraft. Well, at least he knew that the student was learning to fly the plane.
He said, "You got this. I'm out."
I'm not laughing at the suicide. I'm laughing at the sheer irony of the fact that you just opened the door and jumped to your death.
Yeah.
And then I'm supposed to, in my emotional state of watching my instructor jump to his death, you now want me, the student, to fly the plane. Go to this, please.
Hi, David Murray.
Here's Victor Akendo tonight.
Tonight, the frightening incident for a student pilot in Argentina, forced to land a Cessna 150 during a training exercise after her instructor jumped to his death midair. Authorities say 42-year-old Leandro Bertazzo had been working as a flight instructor since 2022. On Saturday, the student taking off with Bertazzo from the Flying Parrot Cordoba school. An official from the flight school telling ABC News the instructor told the student, "You know what to do." Then he unbuckled his seatbelt, opened the door, and jumped out of the plane.
This was a remarkable breach of trust between an instructor and a student, putting her in a very dangerous situation.
The 22-year-old student alerting the flight school and managing to land the plane safely.
The student actually had her license. She just didn't have the number of hours that were required to use that license.
Police locating Bertazzo's body in the Toledo district around 6 p.m. According to a school official, Bertazzo's family says the pilot had gone to see a psychiatrist last week. David, that student, still in shock after landing, saying she initially thought her instructor was joking. The federal prosecutor's office is investigating.
Oh, was it
David?
girl?
We're just glad she's
it was a
okay.
girl.
Just an awful story out of Argentina.
Be like, hey, forgot your.
You've got me.
You forgot your life. What happened?
Forgot your parachute.
That's awful. Good for her though to be able to in that moment do something. I think this shock would have overwhelmed me. I probably would have passed out. You know
He
what I mean?
said he made this tragic decision aboard an aircraft with one other person by his side. Alvarez said in the interview, "There's no way to think about it or understand it, but the human mind is so complex, so treacherous." As for the student pilot, she was very clear, decisive, mature, and professional.
Yeah.
She was very shaken, but with complete professionalism. She piloted the plane to the airfield, landed perfectly, he said. She maintained a very high level of training and professionalism. You see how an emotional intelligence, they're trying to say that women can't lead because we are emotional. Hello?
Bless her heart.
Hello? There's an elephant in the room about who's more emotional here.
I mean, I definitely am that woman that they be talking about that probably. Jesus, Lord. I would have been like,
Lord.
that the plane gonna crash. Oh well.
Even though I have all this training in
I
my
got all this
license,
training, and I know
can't
how
do
to fly
it.
this plane, but I can't. My emotions. I have no will. It's so
It's a
terrible.
failure to thrive. Jeez Louise.
I have none. Fight or flight.
Yep, I guess it's where it ends.
That's how I. Oh well.
Oh damn. I've just been sitting in the plane like.
Again, McConnell sighting, weekend at Bernie's.
Would they stop with this foolishness?
McConnell was loaded into an ambulance on a stretcher, according to eyewitnesses, because he is dead, guys. Of all the foolishness that we are going into America, I want us to come to the conclusion that McConnell, what is his name? McGonagall?
Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell is dead.
So they did an interview. They showed an interview yesterday on The View of a news crew that was talking to one of these senators that has claimed to talk to Mitch McConnell for about 17 minutes. And Mitch was, da-da-da-da while he's in the hospital recovering. And they were like, did you really talk to him? Call him now. Call him right now in the hospital so we can talk to him.
Absolutely.
And he laughed because y'all know that he's dead. Stop. What are y'all holding
Why
on
you
to?
guys why y'all doing that?
What is the benefit of them saying that Mitch McConnell is still alive?
Remember, midterm election. They don't want a special election in which somebody that is not favorable of the bullshit that they're doing will now come in and hold them accountable. Even though it would still be a Republican person.
Right.
Like it could be the Massey guy who is outwardly speaking out, who is a Republican outwardly speaking out against the Republican Party.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna go with, because I believe that the only reason to pretend like this man is still alive is for a selfish reason from the GOP.
Okay.
Here goes a exclusive from CNN about Mitch McConnell being wheeled out in a stretcher. So a video taken by neighbors appears to show Senator Mitch McConnell being loaded. Does he look like alive though? Like what is he? Did he raise his hand? Did he give a small wave?
Did he give the Black Power symbol like Trump did when he got shot in the air?
A speculation about Senator Mitch McConnell's continued to drag on. A video obtained and released by CNN on Friday reportedly shows the 84-year-old geriatric racist from Kentucky being loaded into an ambulance on the day of his hospitalization. The video, taken by one of the senator's Washington, D.C. neighbors, shows emergency vehicles wheeling a person on a stretcher toward an ambulance. He's on a stretcher and he's in some sort of orange foam-looking blanket type thing. The neighbor told CNN from the video filmed on June 14th. McConnell's bare feet, which were not moving. However, the neighbor also noted that McConnell was not wearing an oxygen mask because he's dead. Guys, the approximately 15-second video was taken from some distance, and it's hard to get a glimpse of the figure before wheeled onto the stretcher onto the ambulance. The neighbor said emergency responders on the scene refused to confirm whether the patient was Mitch McConnell and claimed that they would have made the same accommodations for anyone in need. Then another eyewitness claimed that the patient had been McConnell. Later that day, a spokesperson for McConnell confirmed the senator had been taken to the hospital, but said he had been fully engaged with staff on Senate business and Kentucky matters. Should somebody who is suffering medical emergencies daily be making choices about what constituents need on their death?
Janet has a whole theory as to what's going
Tell
on.
me it.
Mitch was downloaded into a doppelganger.
Okay,
And they're
okay.
working out the kinks. They're waiting for his wife to come back from China in her Felon 47 voice and bring back the AI body double. So his wife is over there getting the body double, according to Janet. Janet knows what is happening.
They downloaded him into his doppelganger.
She went to go retrieve the body.
Because you want to know
Put
why.
him in.
If Mitch McConnell all of a sudden pops back up, walking and talking and not in a wheelchair and can see and speak, and his gully poonie is not all wobbly and things like that, then he 100% has been cloned.
They're going to bring him back as an AI hologram and try to tell us that it's him to make votes and all kinds of stuff, which is crazy. And that is wild work.
Ah, boy. Good old Mitchy Mitch. That's my good old friend there.
There you go, Mitch, right there.
Look at
Mitch been dancing.
Weekend at Bernie's. Yep, look at him.
Poor thing.
It's Donald Trump too. I believe that he is also dead. The suspect in Charlie Kirk's killing said he wishes he hadn't done it. Oh, really? He wishes that? That's what he wished?
I mean, why did he do it? Why did he do that?
Tony, did he?
Did he do it?
Did he do it? Did he do it?
Allegedly.
He orchestrated this amazing execution, all to leave everything he had sitting down there. Crazy. The defendant in Charlie Kirk's killing told his roommate he wishes he hadn't done it. The day after the conservative activist was shot in the neck while speaking to a crowd of Utah Valley University students, according to a recording played in court on Thursday. Lance Twiggs, who was also suspect Tyler Robinson's romantic partner, described the interaction with Robinson at their apartment in an interview with law enforcement. Later that day, and only about an hour before turning himself in, Robinson posted, "It was me at UVU yesterday," in a chat room on the platform Discord, according to messages shown by prosecutors. Did you see him?
I have a clip here. Here goes the clip.
I don't believe this for 1 minute. I don't believe any of this story. It's
Activist Charlie Kirk confessed to his roommate after the shooting. Prosecutors say 23-year-old Tyler Robinson sent text messages to his ex-roommate and romantic partner Lance Twiggs. The police interview aired at Robinson's pre-trial hearing in Utah.
I just asked him in person if what he said was true the night before, and he said it was. I started crying a little bit and said he wishes he hadn't done it.
Tyler Robinson has been charged with aggravated murder and is yet to enter a plea.
How long does he have to enter a plea?
I thought he was at the trial. I thought you got to enter a plea before the trial start.
Did the trial start?
This video is probably from, let me see what the video is.
Oh, probably late. Defense attorneys unsuccessfully fought against the public release of the statements from Twiggs and the chat room messages. They argued prosecutors would characterize the material as a confession, undermining Robinson's right to a fair trial, and the statements are broadcasted by the media. Well, it's too late for that now. But after prolonged debate that included an attorney for Kirk's family arguing for the material to be released, State District Judge Tony Graff allowed a redacted version of the video interview to be played. Some parts were also blacked out with only audio. Why would you block out the audio? And not? Why would you block out my picture but leave my voice?
Blocked out with only audio.
What? And then the other parts of the same interview are not blocked out with only audio. So in minute one,
redacted.
In minute 135, you don't see my face, but in minute 149, you do see my face in the same interview. I don't know if that's how it works, but in my brain, that's kind of how I see it. And feel some type of way about you guys texting me for eating.
You be thinking things too logically.
I do.
You gotta think stupid.
Oh,
yeah,
that's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
Moving right into the entertainment report. You want to get into some of
Let's get
that?
into entertainment report.
I can't be out late at night. That's something I know.
Report sets. Do you understand the way that the couch and I have a meeting?
Oh my God. Like, really? It was only till 12, bro. Like, I am exhausted.
Yes. The report sets the record straight after viral baby bump image sparks pregnancy rumors surrounding Megan Good. And do we care about this? Do we care? Shouldn't she have a baby with her husband?
Exactly.
Why is this news? I don't know. But anyhow, who cares? I can't stand them. Congratulations. So yeah, they are expecting. Whether they are expecting, apparently they are not expecting. I don't know.
If they are,
Who cares? I don't care. I don't care. I wasn't as welcomed as I thought I would be. Savannah James shares untold story about NBA's harsh hierarchy while dating LeBron James at 17. Yeah, but you was with him shooting in the gym. Y'all have now been married for a long time. You've got a beautiful relationship going on right now. So I don't know. I
say, who's that?
Savannah James.
Okay.
LeBron's wife.
I know now.
Oh, so she wasn't welcomed back in the day when they were dating at 17. I don't know why. I don't know why she would be. Anyhow, that's that. Krishan Rock cries on stream after seeing old photos of herself before she got with Blueface, saying she never thought she'd be this beautiful again. Can we see that video? I think Krishan is really trying to make herself
cook cabbage.
Yeah, but she's really trying to recover the image that she created while she was doing craziness, being with Blueface and putting his face on her face and things like that. So let's see that video, what she says here. Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know what you're saying, but all right.
All right, there we go. I'm trying to find a video.
There's no video there?
Mm-mm.
Anyhow, she looked a lot better before she got with him. Then she started looking tragic. And now she's starting to refine herself again, try to, make herself look decent. And so I guess she was seeing old pictures of herself and was just like, I never thought that I could be pretty like that again. And she's feeling that way now. And good for her, because she should, because that's awful. That's awful, tying yourself to such an awful being. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Also, she took the Blueface tattoo and stuff off her face?
I think she did get them removed.
I think she had like two of them, right? And the teeth. So I think she got maybe one removed.
Bless her.
Yeah. Kimmel guest host Tiffany Haddish reveals one successful way to piss off Trump daily. And let's see what Tiffany Haddish had to say. Jimmy Kimmel Live guest host Tiffany Haddish concluded her week of the show with one last dig at President Donald Trump, and she never even used his name. I've had the best time this week, the comedian and actor said. I made some new friends. I told some jokes that pissed off the whole White House. Haddish provoked an annoyed response from the Trump administration this week when she joked about how the president's attempt to meddle in the World Cup backfired as Team USA lost. It seems like everything Trump touches dies, which I guess is why his tiny hands are all effed up, she said on Tuesday. When USA contacted the White House for a response, spokesperson Davis Ingle told the newspaper, "Who the hell is Tiffany Haddish?"
Who the hell?
Who the hell? Tiffany Haddish.
What the hell?
But she said she has one more way to tick off Trump, and she doesn't need to be on late night television to do it. She doesn't even need to use his name. And now I can go back to making the president mad just by being a successful black woman, she said. Check it out on her final Kimmel monologue of the summer, right down there on the bottom.
Hotmail.com. And even though I was kidding and that was a fake address we made up, a lot of you emailed it anyways. Oh yeah.
How'd you know?
Like this guy. I know very little about you, but damn, you're funny as hell. And I'm generally not attracted to black women, but damn, you're hot. Baby, feels like there's one part of that you could have left out, but I'll take it. I will receive. Here's another one. I think I'm gonna marry you. I'll sign a prenup.
These are just clips from the thing.
Okay, well anyhow, that was Tiffany Haddish doing her guest stint on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Where's Jimmy? Where Yimmy?
She's on vacation.
Yimmy, and she's
She's on vacation.
She's not funny. No, she's not funny.
You know what? I was wondering how come Kevin Hart didn't pick her to be a part of his roast. Where he come from with Lizzo and everybody else?
He's really good friends with her, I thought.
Yeah, they are. She was there, but she wasn't a part of it. Was it Lizzo?
I wasn't welcomed as wait.
No, I already read that. We're down. Man shows
off $1.3 million cash and 1 million watch collection. Says he's not a rapper, not an athlete, not a scammer.
Scammer them dear. So where you get that money from?
He's probably just got a good job.
Good for him.
Entrepreneur public display of wealth sparks debate over new money legitimacy and financial education messaging. The only thing that I would say about this is I didn't think that business people dealt in cash. I thought they did money wires and things like that. So having this allotment of just stacks and stacks of money does seem extremely suspicious.
No, I don't. I don't like that.
The footage, a man who's gone viral after showing off $1.3 million in cash and $1 million watch collection inside his luxury home, with the video's caption emphasizing that he is not a rapper, not an athlete, not a scammer, but rather someone who's got his credit right. The 58-second clip posted by this person was already amassed over 1.2 million views. The footage shows the man, identified as an entrepreneur and credit coach operating under the brand displaying dozens of stacked bundles of cash on a kitchen counter alongside an open wooden watch box containing multiple luxury timepieces. The video was drawn both praise and skepticism, with viewers debating the legitimacy of the claims and the wisdom of publicly displaying such wealth. See, that publicly displaying of wealth seems like a broke mindset to me. I think that when you have wealth, you don't take who's paying you in cash, $1 million in cash for you to have it there. And if you didn't have it in cash, why would you get the money out of your account in cash to put it on your table to show people that you have that?
And isn't that just setting yourself up to be robbed?
Yes, because it would be me.
You better be careful for a Pooh Shiesty come see him.
Spend that ish. That's a very long article, but y'all can debate about that all you want to. But once I get money, there will be signs that I have money, but y'all won't see it. I will have a baby goat. Things like that. A goat with Louis Vuitton bib on or something like that. You know, like it's,
I'm not gonna bite.
There'd be signs.
I might come in here with a good wig.
Lewis Hamilton spotted with mystery woman days after leaked beach photos upset Kim Kardashian.
Trouble in paradise.
Oh, she might have met her little match with this little one here. He's probably like, Era, do you know who I am?
Right.
I got all the white women all the time. Lewis Hamilton and Kim Kardashian's relationship allegedly hit an obstacle in early July. Online sources suggested that the Skims founder unfollowed the Formula One racer after seeing leaked photos of him on the beach with another woman. Days after reports claimed Kardashian was heartbroken by Hamilton's actions. She seemed like a lover to me. Another social media account claimed that they had broken up. According to the reports, they both agreed to part ways and focus on their respective careers as they felt their relationship had slowed down for both of them. That's because Lewis Hamilton is all of a sudden winning all his races and stuff like that. He's like, I ain't got time for this. I'm outside winning, girl. It's my last season.
Why is it his last season?
It's not necessarily his last season. I personally think it should be his last season if he can get another championship because, the past couple of seasons he sucked pretty hard.
You think he should retire?
I think that he should retire. Racing? If he gets another, I forget what they call it, another championship, he will hold the world record in F1 for the most championships.
Oh, really?
I don't think that you should go out ending as the worst champion that ever. Once you get that, let it go. You got nothing else to prove.
Well, you want a Ricky Bobby shaking babe?
Ricky is shaking babe. Go fast.
That's like Lil Wayne and his little fiance. They broke up because he said there was too much negative speculation and that she deserves somebody who, is better than him, basically. So him and his fiance have broken up.
When people are in relationships like a Lil Wayne and they get engaged, who tells them? Who tell? How does social media know that? Oh, because I'm posting my ring and stuff online. Because
No, I think that we've seen in like TMZ documentaries and stuff that those TMZ people just literally follow people around or wait outside to see something. So any glimpse that they see of anything, they're going to turn into a story. So that the tabloids are still doing their jobs.
Last but not least, Kodak Black says his group with Kanye and Kendrick is called KKK because they are black Jews.
Who? Kanye?
Kendrick, Kanye, and Kodak Black.
Oh.
Are they making a group? Is that really happening?
Kodak Black spent part of July 7th live stream reviving an idea he had floated before, a super group with Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, and he said would be called KKK. On a stream shared by the account, the rapper laid out his reasoning with the same blend of confidence and free association that has made his solo internet runs must-watch television. The name, as he tells it, starts with something simple. All three share the same first initial, and Kodak Black has tied the trio together before by pointing out that he, Ye, and Kendrick are all Geminis. His own birthday is June 11th, Kanye is June 8th, and Kendrick is June 17th. So the astrology holds up even if the group never will. This time, though, he pushed the concept somewhere heavier, casting the three of them as woke, conscious, and proudly black, and calling all of them Israelites. He used the word black Jews and wrapped the whole thing in a claim about bloodline and destiny.
What do black Jews have to do with the KKK? And what makes Kodak Black think that those two people's going to be in a group?
Oh, there's more. He was on the crack. Where things got denser was the numerology. He said his father carries the name Davis, which he took as proof that he is the Star of David. He cited his father's December 22nd birthday alongside his own June 11th, shuffled the digits, and treated the result as a confirmation. He noted that his brother's name is Davidson, which he split into David's son, and said his own birth name translates to God's son. The last claim holds up better than the rest. Kodak Black was born Dewson Octave on June 11th in Pompano Beach, Florida, to Haitian immigrants. Marceline Octave. Diason does mean God's son in Haitian Creole, and French with Dieu meaning God, so the birth name is referenced in real and carries exactly the meaning he assigned it. The June 11th birthday he leaned on is accurate too, which is part of why the riff is hard to fully wave off when it wanders.
And June 11th is Mom's birthday too.
Yeah. So, and Mom's middle name meant golden, which was Oriana, which goes to the Orion star, which comes back to the Star of David. And his name is David's son.
Whole 360.
And your name is Danielle Oriana. So you've got that in the middle, and your last name is Johnson. Therefore, you are the son of John Golden in the I with the D in the beginning of your first name, meaning
KKK.
KKK.
Hello. Like that.
Solved
That's
it.
Yeah. All right. I like that. Pass the blunt.
On the left-hand side.
Pass the cracked pipe. Because what?
I don't know what's that. I'm out.
I like it. You know what?
Makes sense.
If he says it makes sense, who am I to tell Kodak Black that KKK is not a good name for him, Kendrick Lamar, who probably has nothing to do with any of this and has no idea what's going on. And that is crazy.
And Kanye. Wow.
Kanye's.
Yep, and that's it. That's all, y'all. That's all we got for y'all. Now that we done figured out how the world works.
Real quick, let me tell y'all a couple of projects that dropped.
Yes, I love when Tristan does this.
It's Friday, so we have a couple of hip hop, R&B, soca, and dancehall projects.
Yeah.
Future dropped The Real Me. That is a blueprint. The Future just delivered his 10th album. And this is his first solo full length album in 4 years. So it's a 22 massive 22 track project. So make sure you guys check that out. Also, who else? Sango and Big Sean. DJ Sango, which is like one of my big influences. He dropped an album with Big Sean, a project with Big Sean. You make sure you guys check that out. The Dream dropped Love Hate Part 2.
The Dream,
which is the second, the second part to his project Love Hate, which was pretty dope back in the day.
How long has it been since The Dream dropped something?
I'm not sure.
A long time though, right?
What's how it go? What's everyone?
She rocking that is like ooh. And he was married to who? Christina
Aguilera.
Milian.
Yes. I just like to say things.
Beyonce dropped a new single called Morning Dew.
Beyonce?
Yep, she dropped it during Travis Kelce and them's wedding.
On purpose?
Apparently it's an old track that was that she redid back in the day. So that's a new single. There's a video out for that as well. Coco Jones has a new joint called Body So T.
Okay,
new
Coco
album,
Jones.
new single right there.
Patrice Roberts also has a new whatchamacallit that dropped. I forget what it's called, like Bounce It or something like that. Okay. That's a very sexy song.
Beautiful.
Oh, Patrice, so she's doing good. She's okay.
Patrice again.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Also, Baby Rose, Journalism. She dropped an
Who's
album.
that?
Baby Rose, an R&B artist. And then Maceo Mace?
No, Masigo. Oh, Masigo.
Dropped a new album called Recommend. And
that's a dancehall artist?
R&B. And then in the Caribbean, Asian dropped his new project called Jam Packed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. He said the sound is dancehall, trap, soca, bouillon, and hip hop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
He should do a project with Kodak Black.
Yes.
KKK.
Yeah.
It features Skilly Bang, Kimani Marley, Kodak Black, Stefflon Don, and Tony Mix.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Stefflon Don needs to hurry up and come back out with another thing. I like her.
Yeah, man. So that's it for new music right now. And don't forget Pam Pam's up next. Who else in the building? Later, I'll be back in the building.
Lady Lee is this evening, isn't she?
No,
tonight.
Sunday.
No.
Oh, she's Sunday. I don't know.
The Drop It Proper, Selected Tim and myself truly will be back in the building. And then of course tonight we'll be outside at Jerkfest.
Yes, and then tonight is also the Talk with Andrea James community meeting. Come on out for that and learn a little bit about somebody who is trying to make a difference here in our community, one of us. So come out and listen to that.
All right, we outside this weekend.
Be blessed, stay safe, bundle up, cover up, get some water, call an Uber.
Yeah, have a great weekend.
Yes.
Bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Present Rhythm and Rum, featuring the king of soca, Marshall Montano. The 12 times Road March King, Marshall Montano, performing live. First Boston appearance in 8 years. Join us at Boston City Hall Plaza for an unforgettable night of music, culture, and Caribbean energy as we officially launch Boston Caribbean Carnival Weekend in spectacular fashion. Boston City Hall Plaza, Thursday, August 27, 2026. Marshall Montano performing live. Tickets available now on Eventbrite. Gather your crew with your flags and get ready to fet as Boston Carnival Weekend begins. Rhythm and Rum, where Carnival starts.